Hey, Evan, here's your next book. So this is called Once Upon a Goat. Ha! And it is written by Dan Richards and the illustrations are by Eric Barkley. Uh-oh, it looks like the goat was here. Do you think he ate that? Whoa. Okay, here we go. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, a king and a queen wished for a child. See them? There they are. Yes, but where would we put it? Asked the king. Next to the vase on the hearth, naturally, replied the queen. Or beside the roses in the garden, the king added. Oh, yes, perfect, agreed the queen. See that? There they are. One day, their fairy godmother stopped for a visit. Tell me what you desire, she asked. We'd like to start a family, said the king. We're not particular, said the queen. Glowing skin, bright eyes, and hair like ocean waves should do it. Said their fairy godmother. A boy would be great, added the king, but any kid will do. Of course, answered their fairy godmother. Look on your doorstep when the moon is full. At the next full moon, the king and the queen ran to the door. Oh, let it be a boy, said the king. With hair like ocean waves, said the queen. So there they are, talking to the fairy godmother. And now they're looking out their door. And what do they see? Bah, said the goat. I wanted a baby, cried the queen. Oh, it's my fault, wailed the king. I said any kid would do. I never meant this. You know, a baby goat is called a kid. Did you know that? Reluctantly, the king and queen brought the little beast into their home. Look on the bright side, said the king. We can still hold it like a baby. It has a goatee, which is a little beard right here, said the queen. We won't need to change its diapers, said the queen. That's disgusting, replied the king. Okay, look at this. Look at what he's doing. The baby goat's knocking over the statues. He says we can hold it like a baby, and they don't have to change his diapers. Okay. At least it loves the royal roses, said the king. That's it. It has to go, commanded the queen. What's it doing? It's eating the roses. Oh, no. And now the knights are taking him off. I guess we're better off now, said the queen sadly. A stand has to be taken. For the roses, replied the king. Of course, said the queen. They're looking out their window, and way down there is the goat looking up at them. That night it rained hard. It's not our fault we were given a goat, said the queen. Not our fault at all, said the king. And yet, I wonder if we were right to send the little fellow away on such a blustery night. See, they're inside where it's toasty warm. See how it's pouring out. And there's the poor little goat. He's talking to a frog. Oh, and I see some ducks in the background too. Let's see what happens next. Clearly, he lacks the good sense to find shelter. I suppose he could come in just for a wee bit to dry off. He looks hungry, said the king. Maybe he could share a nibble or two from our meal. So see, there they go, outside to get him. Uh-oh. What does he want to eat from their meal? The centerpiece? The flowers on the table? Did he knock all those cups down, do you think, those wine glasses? I think so. Crazy kid. It's late. We can hardly send him away now, said the queen. He shall have to stay in our room for the night. It's only for the night, said the king. So there's the queen, brushing her hair and getting ready for bed. And there's the goat in bed with the king. Uh-oh. Do you think they're going to send him back outside? One night, turned into weeks. And weeks turned into months. So look. He's got the knight's hat on. And they're reading to him. Uh-oh, did he break a vase? He did. And little goats are really like that, you know that. They like to run and jump everywhere, up on the walls. Before long, their fairy godmother returned for a visit. How is everything? Wonderful, replied the king and queen. Perfect. May I see the child? So there's the fairy godmother. Uh-oh, is that goat gonna butt her? It sure looks like it. And there's the king and queen. Isn't he darling, said the king. A blessing, added the queen. You must be joking, said their fairy godmother. It's a goat. Yes, left on the doorstep when the moon was full, just like you said. Uh-oh, said the fairy godmother. I'll be right back. Okay. He did. He knocked the fairy godmother right over. Oh, look. Now they love their little goat. But the fairy godmother thinks, something's wrong here. Oh, dear. Look at this picture. You know what that means? The goat's got the people kid, and the people got the goat kid. This is for the best, really, she says as she takes the baby, who doesn't want to go, by the way. My sincere apologies for the misunderstanding. I'll just return the goat and that will be that. Wait, said the queen. Perhaps there is an alternative, said the king at last. Yes, I see your point, said the fairy godmother. So look at the pictures. There's their real baby who's crying and crying because now he's without his goat mommy. And then the queen is suggesting maybe, oh look, there's another way to solve this problem. Now look. See them in the window? And look who's coming. The fairy godmother's bringing the mommy and the daddy goat. Well, said the king, not exactly the family we wished for. No, replied the queen, better. Oh, look at it's sort of crazy. Look at the daddy goat and the mommy goat and the baby goat and the little baby boy. Is it sort of crazy in that house? I think it is, but it's fun. There you go. Once upon a goat. I love you, my boy. I'm going to see you soon.